Hey everybody, Michelle is here. And see, like it's 6 p.m. and it's dark outside. So anyway, consider it how you want to consider it. But I'm kind of just looking around on certain places on the internet, just to get a feel for what's going on. And it appears I see people doing really good job of attempting to reach people and wake people up. Because I think we're in a civil war already. We've been in a civil war since, that January 6th, and maybe even prior to that. But we're just so, because like I said, look at the images of the Ukraine, and then look at the images of America. And you tell me what you see, what you hear, and what you feel. And again, I notice a lot of people are doing everything in their power to help from all walks of life, from people that live in, who can relate to certain cultures, you know, trying to reach people and wake them up, especially these intellectual types, let them know that, hey, something's going on. Are you paying attention? And all this craziness going on and how things are. There's a lot of manipulation. I'm going to be real honest with you. A lot of people are being manipulated and used for political. But at the same time, remember, there is cause and effect. So I think you just need to get the information out as best you can. Whether you feel manipulated or not. You have to be creative. That's all. Just be creative. Because there's a lot of people that know about the duties and missions of attempting to help the planet. That's a lot. Thousands of people. And one person can't do it. All right. And one person should not even make that effort to do it by themselves and appear to be the authority on this information. Okay. That's just pure ego if anyone's doing that. It's just pure ego. When they are the only one that should be talking about it. They are the authority. And that's where we always run into problems because we have that hierarchy of people thinking they are in authority. That's BS. All of us should be working in our own creative way to get this information out the best way we can. And if we feel like you're being used by political parties, because you are, and that comes with the territory. All right, but you just have to be creative, okay, and kind of work with that. So I want to commend people who are genuinely attempting to spread peace and love and wake people up. And remember, you can't fool your subconscious, because if there's some nefarious means involved in that, you're going to reap that. That's, you're reaping what you've sown. You can't fool your subconscious, with saying one thing out your mouth and thinking your subconscious don't pick up your thoughts and your genuine, actual intentions. You know what I mean? So do what you got to do. Don't worry about if people say, oh, God, she's not telling it exactly as it's written in the book. Oh, well, that's where we've been stagnated too. Gosh, if it comes, we want everything to come from a book and say, well, it says it in the book. Okay, that's not learning anyway. If you being so concerned about what's in the book, what sounds logical, rational, and reasonable? Okay, what is like I said, well, how do you perceive things? Do you perceive it? Are you dominated in vision, auditory, or in your feelings and emotions? And you have to trust your instinct. That is what has saved my life. Okay? So the people that know that there's work to do, I commend you from to come forward. Come forward. Okay, this should not have ever been about one person representing this stuff. Okay, but I was just too busy, and the thing is, that's the whole, and that's how things happen too. We get so overwhelmed with our careers or our relationships and blah, 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 but you do need those things. You do need a career, blah, 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 but we didn't learn how to balance it and neutralize it. We always take everything extreme or radical. We go radical or we go extreme all the time. We're always in that kind of chaos of being so extreme and being so radical. to the point of just insanity, actually. And it's so I do commend people. I've seen some stuff, and I on on YouTube. I'll just say it on YouTube. Like I said, YouTube. I don't represent YouTube, and YouTube is not representing me. So, but I've seen it, and I appreciate what you guys are doing. From all walks of life, and it's not about political. Who gives a fuck about all of that? Okay, we just have to be clever and creative and get the information out and let people think for themselves if they choose to. But I think some people will be impulsed, from their subconscious because they probably they're starting to remember about the mission and the duties, to spread peace and love and let people know who they are, what they are, and why they are. And then this will cut down a lot of this chaos and rhetoric and all this, it's just madness, actually. You know what I mean? Madness. And because the universe is diverse with all walks of life, all color, okay? All shape, size, and colors that represent, and there's enough of us to represent everybody so that no one feels as though they need to go to the left or go to the right. God, give to the right, to the left. All right, let's do that, right? Well, people don't feel like they have to be on that crazy insanity of, okay, I'm on the right, so I don't need to hear what the left has to say. This is just pure insanity. So I just want to send a love to those who are attempting to be creative and doing what they can to assist this planet that's in dire need of assistance right now. All right, peace and love.